Hello there! Let's make it simple. With a strong showing of the frontrunners this year at the preliminary competition, it may take a year or two before an underdog comes out victorious. In Pinoy lingo, bonggang-bongga talaga ang labanan ngayon. At painit ng painit. And speaking of underdogs, those who may pull off a surprise from the non-powerhouse category are Kenya and the first-timer, Bangladesh. Now, speaking about the frontrunners, I am solid for Brazil. She's been my choice in my first hot list for Miss Universe 2019. And I entitled that vlog as The Goddess. And until now, she doesn't change a bit. In fact, she transformed into a better version of herself. But with the entry of France, with the similar hair, I think she was able to... I'm talking about France. I think she was able to steal some glitters away from Brazil. And with France's epic fall, absolutely, that would do wonders for her. I would say that that is an assurance of a slot for her at the top 20. I hope so. I really didn't like her when she was about to compete at Miss Universe in 2018 because she looked mature, like she resembles a classic 70s beauty like that of Farrah Fawcett. But a year later, here in this competition, she's got this, I already said this before, a voguish appeal. You know, she looks expensive. And I think she's more confident now. At this stage, she has eclipsed Albania as a frontrunner from Europe. So I would place her ahead of Albania from the European continent, or from the European region. Now from the Americas, where is my note? Wait, this is it. It's scrambled in my pocket. So, what surprised me is that when I was watching Miss Universe preliminary this morning, I was also jotting down the names of those I liked, those who would make my top 20. And it was surprising to note that we have a lot from Europe. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 from Europe. As expected, there are a lot of girls from the Americas. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The surprising segment is Asia and Africa. I only have 1, 2, 3, 4. And all the while I thought it was the most crowded with beauties or with the semi-finals contenders. But I was wrong. The difficult part now is who I will include in the top 20 and who will be left out. Particularly in the Americas. It's so hard to eliminate, for example, Venezuela just to accommodate Chile, or remove Puerto Rico, even if she topped my list for the swimsuit best performer list, just to accommodate Haiti, for example. You see? So, it's gonna be just really a guessing game, which is based from our assessment, from our projection, gut feel, and so on and so forth. We can never have a solid list of entries to the top 20 because we don't know how they would fare at the, or how did they fare at the interview category, or at the interview portion. And that matters more than the passerella, I think. Now, in any pageant, there's so much change in the world of pageants nowadays. Still, I would base my top 20 list from their performance at the preliminary competition, plus this, how do you call this? Assumption that they did a good performance during the interview. Speaking of Colombia, I think I'm in love with her. She's glamorous. She's She didn't really give a wonderful performance, but there's something in her that gives an impression of a Miss Universe. You know what I mean? I don't know. For the Philippines, she was a stunning beauty at the preliminary competition. It was extraordinary. Her beauty is something that you wouldn't mind looking at for an hour. On the other hand, her beauty is better than her performance. I didn't like her performance at the gown competition. As if she is dragging that gown. And why do they have the same style? It's just the color that was changed. I don't know what these designers would like to showcase. Maybe it's the culture again. Maybe it's the distinct entity again. Maybe it's the Pinoy touch again. It always doesn't work well. Just make creative, pageant-friendly gowns. And don't think too much. However beautiful or great that design is, or that gown is, if the candidate is not comfortable, wearing it, the beauty of that gown is gone. Still, I am confident with Miss Philippines that she would give a good fight. So let's see later, how will she fare in my rankings? I like Great Britain. I just like her. She reminds me of Miss Spain last year. Ireland is hyped by a lot of pageant sites. For me, I just like her, but I'm not really a fan of her. I love Kenya. I didn't like Mexico, but in this round, during the swimsuit and gown, here at the preliminary stage, I began to like her. I now appreciate her beauty. And wow, the Mexican trademark is very evident there. They made an Navarrete effect. Like, Peru, she's gorgeous. Spain, I like Spain. Thailand. Of course I like Thailand. If Philippines doesn't make it, then I wish Thailand to win. But I have to be very honest with you. I have a lot of Thai supporters, but I don't want to disappoint you, but her performances in the gown and in the swimsuit round were both unimpressive. It's just the beauty, especially during close-up shots, that you feel her power. But when she just walking and posing, nothing really, nothing much. It's really the eyes and the side view effect that really help her to be noticed. But wow, I think it is the time for Thailand to shine at the Miss Universe stage with 2 consecutive victories. Miss International and Miss Supranational. Maybe Miss Universe is next. And if she wins it, let's welcome it with open arms. So I hope she does good at the interview if, in case she makes it to the top 6 or top 10. Top 6. And the moment she's sealed the question and answer portion with a solid answer, the crown will be for Thailand. USA, she begins to go down further in my list. But, you know what? A lawyer versus lawyer ending is still a great possibility. Or is still a big possibility. Exciting, right? Before I give you my top 20, I would like to share with you the choices of my friends, as always. Here we go. So now, here is my top 20 choices for the Miss Universe crown for 2019. Good luck to each and every one of us. I'm sure you have also your own list, and let's just meet right after the pageant. I'm gonna be watching it live. I will be attending a viewing party at Ihawan Restaurant in Shinjuku, Tokyo. So I hope to see you there. Maraming salamat po. Once more with feelings, here is my top 20 hot list for 2019. Here we go.